Hey guys, I just played the Stellar Blade demo and the game is a beauty. I mean a beauty. A beauty. That's what I meant. A beauty. So after seeing the trailer for this game, I was curious to see if this was a mix of a Souls-like and Nier Automata, and I have to say that is a mix of a lot of games. This feels a bit like a Souls-like in things like, by example, when you kill every single enemy and then you rest, all those enemies get back to life, and the bosses have like a very big moveset and they are a bit challenging. As for Nier Automata, yes, it does remind me of that game also, mostly because of the way Eve moves and also because the way she looks. Let's not go around the bush, they made Eve look absolutely phenomenal. I bet they're gonna sell a crazy amount of copies on that thing alone. It also reminds me of God of War because of his special attacks and, you know, the skill tree. I think it also reminds me a lot of Liza P, because let me tell you guys, the parry on this game is very unforgiving, honestly. And it's not just that, you know, the dodge, it's also crazy hard to pull off. Like, this game has a dodging system which is like a perfect dodge. So every time you do a perfect dodge, you get like this animation, Eve just turns red, and you are rewarded by, if you're pressing attack after that, you will get teleported to the enemy and punish him. But dodging feels as hard as doing a perfect parry. Like, I honestly think that parry is the way to go on this game, because dodging is really tough, and I feel that the parry reward is bigger because after a few parries on the enemies or bosses, you're gonna get a riposte that is gonna do an insane amount of damage. Graphically, this game looks phenomenal. I mean, the first area alone, it's gonna blow your mind, seriously. There's just so much going on and the colors are so beautiful, and it looks very smooth. It's really cool. On the other hand, it's quite weird that after, you know, the initial tutorial area, the first area of the game, it's kind of bland. Everything is like very greenish and gray, and I don't know, it was just such a big difference from the first tutorial level to the actual first level of the game. But yeah, the game looks absolutely incredible and runs really, really well. As for the, you know, the open world, I have to say this game is a bit more on the linear side. You know, you still have to look around your surroundings because there's a lot of secrets that you can find. You know, not only can she jump, you know, and grab to ledges to get to new places, but she can also go underwater and swim, and you will find a few secrets. So, you know, it's not just going straight forward. You should definitely look around, you know, but don't expect anything like Elden Ring. It's nothing like that. The combat system is where this game shines, man. I am telling you, this is incredible. If you played Sekiro, you'll surely remember when the bosses glow, you know, have this little red letter on top of them, and you have to do press circle to react to that, or jumping and on top of the boss. Well, this game has something like that. Basically, every time a boss attacks, he has this color, and every color means that you have to react in a different way. If the boss glows yellow, you have to dodge or jump. If the boss glows red, you have to parry. If the boss glows blue, you're gonna have to dodge forward, which will trigger an animation where you go behind the boss and attack him automatically. And if the boss glows purple, you're gonna have to dodge back, which will kick the boss and eventually show a weak point on the boss, which you can punish by using your gun and shooting him in that spot. And man, oh man, this is a really awesome system, I'm telling you, because it builds so much variety into a fight, and you have to react really fast and know exactly what you're doing. It's an awesome combat system. I am telling you, you're gonna love this. As for bosses and their difficulty and the difficulty on the game, I would say that, you know, the game only has two difficulties for now, and which is story and normal. I played in normal, and I think normal is very forgiving, even though the bosses, you know, you can see that the bosses are challenging. They have a lot of moves, and like I said, like I just talked about the combat system, you're gonna have to adapt, so you're gonna die a few times probably. But, you know, the boss that I'm just showing you now, he needed like 7 hits just to kill me. So, you know, it's still very forgiving for now, but I'm pretty sure they're gonna have more difficulty levels on this game, and I think the hardest mode is gonna be absolutely insane. What I didn't like about in this demo, I think it was pretty much the movement. I think it's a bit clunky the way you move. Sometimes doing something as simple as just turning to one side, you know, to save my game was quite a challenge. And I don't know, while you're running and you're moving to the sides, it just feels a bit strange. If you think you're gonna strafe in this game, forget about it. It's nothing like that. The other thing that I wasn't the biggest fan of is that there is no running attack. It was really strange that, you know, you're running in the direction of the boss and then you press attack and she just stops there and attacks instead of doing, I don't know, like a slide or something like that. But I guess that's probably a skill that you're gonna unlock later into the game. But yeah, those are my thoughts. I really love the demo. Another thing I have to mention is that when you beat the demo, they really give us a really cool reward because you get to watch a trailer with some really awesome things, very promising. And they give you like a boss battle mode with a new boss on the game. So basically, when you finish this game or every time you beat the boss, I'm gonna take a guess that they will give you a boss rush mode, which is really awesome. That's the thing that in Souls games they only did it on Sekiro, so I'm really happy to know that this game has something like that. So yeah, overall, you should definitely try this demo. It gets a little bit getting used to the movement, but there's an incredible combat system in this game, very good graphically, and yeah, the music, it's also kick-ass. You're gonna love this, I'm telling you, this is a really nice game, very promising. Is it the day one buy for me? Not exactly, I'm still gonna wait for the reviews, but I'm pretty sure this is gonna be a success, big time. Go play it.